I cannot believe how much I have to say to you about the efforts I'm planning out for my e-commerce store in 2025 to get more leads, more potential customers, more eyes on my brand, more traffic to my website. Hey, welcome to Aussie Online Growing on Shopify. My name's Rachel, and this is either episode 118 or episode 116, part 3. I cannot believe how much I have to say to you about the efforts I'm planning out for my e-commerce store in 2025 to get more leads, more potential customers, more eyes on my brand, more traffic to my website. I'll show a little calendar here. You'll see a picture if you're watching on video that I've shared the last couple of either episodes or maybe earlier in this one episode. I'm not sure if this is all going to be one giant long episode or if I'm going to split it up. It depends how quickly I can get this all edited. And you can see here down the left-hand side of my wall calendar, I have these little squares that show different promotions or incentives or marketing exercises I'm doing every month to get more traffic to my website, to get more eyes on my brand and more potential customers who will then become returning customers over time. It doesn't have to be a discount. Not all of these are discounts. And the last two things I've shared with you from my top, I'm sharing things in order of priority to my business. So the top priority is my subscription box launch. I will open my cart twice this year and launch to new subscribers. The second top priority this year is a lead generation activity that purely lives on social media, in the sense that not purely lives, the traffic comes from social media. I'll have an ad on Facebook and Instagram through this year, different ads, different incentives, depending on what I'm doing at the time, that will drive leads. Number 3 is adding new products to my website. That doesn't seem maybe like a lead generation activity, but it definitely is for me and my brand and my customers in my niche. My customers, my niche, we love. I'm in my niche, so I know what we love. New things, cute things, new releases. I sell consumable products, so people will use them up and want more. Plus, I'm in a craft niche, so it's a bit of a collector's vibe as well. I love to collect new cute things. My customers love to collect new cute things. So that's actually the third most important thing I will do this year, is launching new products. And I guess one of the reasons I'm doing that is because I have a lot of new products that I've bought recently in the last few months that are now sitting in boxes, and I need to find the time to get them on the website. There's not a lot of cost involved in this one as far as ads are concerned, or even cost. The cost of the inventory, of course, is I've already spent that though. It's really the time involved. I need to set aside deliberate time every month this year to make sure I am going through that new inventory and taking the time to get good photos done and added to the website. My husband has done some photos for me on my website recently because he's a bit of an amateur photographer and he takes great photos. So I know my product photos needed some work. So he's done some of that for me in the last couple of months. But I know this is featuring highly for me because my customers want to come to my website and see new stuff. If I follow a couple of craft creators because I love to craft as well, and if I go to their website from an email or from a Facebook Live, I want to see new stuff too. So my customers want to see new things from me. That encourages them to come and shop again, and it encourages customers for the first time who've maybe grabbed the birthday gift card from my previous initiative I spoke about to use it and to come and buy some cute new things. So I added about 10 new products to my website 4 weeks ago, and I'm now seeing the payoff in the last week in the types of product customers are choosing to buy. So I know it pays off when I add new inventory that I purchased and just haven't found the time to add to my website. I know it pays off when I find the time to sit down and get good photos, good copy, and good SEO built in those product descriptions to add them to my website. That's actually why this is featuring as my third top priority this year, to get more website traffic. And I guess, I don't know if it seems like a sensible topic to put under the heading of getting more website traffic is to add more products to your website. But for me, it does. And I guess that does depend a bit on your niche. For me, in my niche, it absolutely pays off. The outcome for me is I get lots of good traffic to my website. Plus, another outcome is it gives me new things to talk about, cute things to show my customers and my potential customers, cute things to put in ads, cute things to share about on social media, and in my Facebook and YouTube live events that I do with my followers. So that's the outcome of doing this work consistently this year. This involves the cost of the inventory, which is a massive outlay. So then I guess if I'm trying to give myself a pep talk, why wouldn't I spend the time in putting these things on my website, knowing that it does my business good and I need to do it? I'll be glad I did. Like I know I'll be glad I did. It just takes a lot of time. So it's definitely a time thing. When I think about the previous couple of things I've shared with you, the subscription box launch takes a lot of time. The giveaway on social media with ads does not take a lot of time, but adding new products to the website definitely takes a lot of time. Number 4 in list of priority is something called a grab bag promotion. I'll be doing this twice this year, definitely twice. I've got it listed twice, where you get a mystery bundle of products and it's half the retail value. So for instance, a mystery bundle of products worth $100 retail and it costs the customer $50 to buy. And I call it a grab bag. This one is totally a promotion discount initiative and marketing exercise to get more people to the website, some excitement, some FOMO because there's only a limited number of these grab bags, and encourage people to shop and pick one up. It's fun and exciting because there's a surprise element as well as part of it. It's really, really good fun. My customers love it, and I actually really love to deliver this sort of promotion as well. So I do actually call this a lead generation exercise. Like I said, some of these things you may not automatically think is lead generation, but I feel like anything that is a marketing exercise you do as a business owner that gets people to be excited about your brand, discover your brand, come to your website, consider shopping for the first time, or actually shop for the first time is a lead generation exercise. And grab bags did really well for me in late 2023 and all of 2024 when I did it twice. Let me give you a bit of an insight though, something I feel I learned from the last couple of times I've done a promotion like this, in case you want to do something like a mystery bundle or a grab bag or anything of that nature where customers don't know what they're getting, but they just know it's a bargain. That's really what they're signing up for, is the bargain. And what I have found is that I get a lot of first-time customers with this promotion. So it definitely gives me a good bump in customer shopping for the very first time. And when you look at those customers in the journey on Klaviyo or maybe inside Shopify, you can see that they may have hung around for a long time. They may have watched my lives or opened my emails or just been on the website a few times or seen some ads. And this becomes the reason they decide to shop for the first time. So a promotion like this, apart from clearing out inventory for me, which I love, also is often the catalyst for somebody to shop for the first time. So this will get me a lot of first time shoppers, which is great. One thing I've learned though is that if you have something like this, I encourage you to do 2 batches and have separate batches. The reason for that is customers, the first time I did this promotion in 2023, bought 1 grab bag because they were pretty similar. They had different things in them, but you couldn't guarantee they were totally different. So people usually bought 1. But when I did it the second time in 2024, I had a couple of batches. I had 3 batches, I think, that were completely different from each other. Most people bought 2. Because if you don't know what you're getting, but you know it's different, you might grab 2. So instead of getting $100 of retail value of products and spending $50, customers were more inclined to get $200 of retail products and spend $100. So if you're going to do something like a mystery bundle or a grab bag, I encourage you to take the extra time when you're plopping bits and pieces in them and setting them up. I had a limited quantity, so I just made up what I could. That was all there was. Once they were gone, that was it. But I encourage you to consider making some batches and letting your customers know that they can grab, if they grab more than 1, they'll be different from each other. You may find what I did is that most customers picked up 2 instead of 1, which doubled the revenue from the initiative. So not only am I getting more eyeballs on my brand, clearing out inventory, it's a great revenue bump to my store during this month, but I'm getting first-time shoppers as well who decide to buy for the first time. But most people who did decide to buy picked up 2 instead of 1. What's the very next step for your small business in growing online here in Australia? Often things like email marketing or Facebook ads are things that small businesses come up against often that can be really costly to solve and really hard to find someone that you trust to look after those projects. I work with small online businesses here in Australia on those two very things. They dovetail together so well. They support each other so well. In my own e-commerce store in 2024, 36% of all of my revenue came directly from email marketing efforts. And my total revenue across the year was up 30% on 2023. So I am perfectly placed to support you in growing online with your very next steps. I've sort of been told I am the small budget or baby budget Facebook ads specialist, and I totally endorse that and embrace it. I love that title. If you want to work on Facebook ads, I can work with a small budget or a large budget. Or if you want to work on email marketing inside Klaviyo or another CRM, I can build flows and segments for you to ensure your deliverability remains strong, because no one wants to end up in a spam folder that stops us from sending emails. Reach out to me for a free discovery call. You can put it right in my calendar and we can talk for 25 minutes about your business and how I'm best placed to support you for a 30-day project window. You don't need to sign up to a long, expensive retainer. We can work together one-on-one just for a small period of time to begin with on a specific project to see how well we work together and see what results I can get you and your business next. Now back to the episode. The next thing, number 5, was I did a group challenge inside my Facebook group. I did this twice through last year and I'll do it twice this year as well. And I was staggered at the number of first-time customers who, off the back of this challenge, decided to shop for the first time. And I think a lot of that was down to the fact that because of all the activity inside my Facebook group, my group got pushed more organically. Meta and Facebook pushed my group to more new people because of the activity inside the group. Then more people joined the group. Then more people headed to my website and decided to buy something. In addition, I did a thank you for taking part in the group. I did a little coupon code. You get a discount if you just participated in the challenge for fun. Like, thanks for joining the challenge. And because you participated in the challenge and this was great fun, then please grab something on me and get a bit of a discount from it. So this sort of initiative is also a discount type initiative. You could do something free, like they get a free resource from you or something else as a thank you. I think the thank you forms a big component in how successful this challenge was. When I think about the people who interacted in my Facebook group and really carried the challenge and the success of the challenge by participating in it, it was a lot of my existing customers. And I think it's a nice thing to offer in return is a little discount code or something as a gift in return to say thank you for joining the challenge and making it successful. So lots of people use their coupon code in the following month. So the coupon code was only valid for a month after the challenge. I don't want people to be I needed them to a reason to convert. Like, if you joined the challenge, had fun in the challenge, enjoyed the community feel and the great fun we had in the group as crafters, it was really fun. But off the back of that, I need you to, if you want to buy something, do it soon. So the coupon code only lasted for a month before it expired, so that people who were going to use it were prompted to do so quickly off the back of the challenge. I found my organic social reach as well across the board almost doubled in this period during the challenge window. It's so interesting to me how many of the things we do in marketing, particularly in 2024, 2025, it will get bigger and bigger next year and the year after. There is not an easy ROI. You cannot draw direct attribution lines anymore like we used to be able to. But on the whole, the exercise gave a lift to my brand. It's like when I talk about paid ads and organic social media pair really well together. They lift each other. You'll see that the whole analogy was a rising tide lifts all ships. So if you think about the ocean and each of these little marketing initiatives you are doing as ships, any of them and all of them lift each other. As the tide rises through paid ads, through promotions and things, it lifts everything. So I saw my organic social media reach double during the time I did a challenge inside my Facebook group, purely off the back of all the activity inside my group and how well then my ads continued to perform and the extra reach I got with my organic social media. Definitely worth doing. I have a whole episode about a challenge actually last year. I didn't list that episode. I can't remember which one it is, but I did do a whole episode around a challenge in a Facebook group and why it's a really cool thing to do. And it's my 5th top priority for this year as far as getting more traffic, more potential customers to my website and more brand new customers as well. The outcome of this is a great way to get more website traffic that maybe isn't as a direct, like running ads, not a direct result, like direct leads, by running a challenge through a Facebook group. But the activity in that group increased so that Meta shared my group with more users. More users joined my group, checked out my website, and shopped for the first time. Many of them joined the challenge midway through because there was a special gift at the end as a thank you from me. And then they shopped and used that gift and that gift card at the end as well. So it just creates a really great buzz across the board and was a great way to get more eyes on my brand and more first-time customers to decide to shop with me for the first time if they had lurked around for a little while and hadn't done so yet, was to be part of this challenge and then use the thank you gift at the end. Like I said, I really firmly believe the thank you at the end is a critical part of monetizing this exercise. You could totally do a challenge without a thank you at the end of some description, whatever the little thank you gift is you decide to do. You could definitely do that. But I think the thank you gift at the end being a coupon code not only encourage people to take part in the challenge to begin with and see it through, but also to get first-time shoppers and people shopping on the website. And like I said, my existing customers spent more anyway. Like they picked up a few extra things, and then first-time customers often just used the coupon code and didn't spend too much more. But many of them, because I did this last year twice, have come back since to shop again and again. Because remember, the reason I'm doing this is I want my returning customer rate to drop because it's too high. I need first-time customers. And if you're listening to this and you think your returning customer rate is too low and you need more returning customers, these initiatives can still work for you because everything I've talked about so far has been available to my current customers as well. So if you're listening to this thinking, well, Rachel, that's no good for me because I have lots of brand new customers, I need them to come back again. All of these examples I'm giving you are reasons for your existing customers to come back again. All of them, because all of these things were still opportunities for my existing customers as well. So there's still reason for these to get you more traffic and get you more customers and revenue, whether they're first-time customers or returning customers. I maybe should add that to the intro of the top of this episode because it's just occurring to me now, of course, as I'm talking to you. Let me zoom through the last few before my time runs out. The next one is a gift with purchase. I might do a gift with purchase for Mother's Day. That would be a promotion I can run this year. That would totally be a great little buzz and get me some more traffic to my website, is to do a gift with purchase. I'm going to do a birthday sale on the birthday of my business. So the birthday that my e-commerce store opened, the very first day it opened, I'm going to do a sale for my birthday of some description. I'm actually also going to give some free gifts to customers who shopped with me on the birthday of my business. That makes sense. So say my business opened on the 1st of January, then I'm going to find customers who placed an order on the 1st of January last year and give them a free gift, just as an extra fun thing to do. So anyone can get a free gift from me or a coupon code I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, as a birthday celebration only on the day of my business's birthday that it opens. So the one day there'll be something I will run. But in addition, for fun, I will do a special something free for the customers who placed an order that day, like the year later or something like that. I hope that makes sense, just for extra little fun thing to do. Another thing to do, number 8 on my list this year, is continue to do live events. So going live on Facebook and going live on YouTube, which I do every week. And that's been a game changer for my e-commerce store. Highly recommend it. I probably need to do a whole nother episode about that. Actually, I haven't done one in a long time. I go live every week on my Facebook page and inside YouTube for my business, and I share new products, projects, Q&A, lots of different things. Number 9, end of financial year sale. Of course, end of financial year sale. And in addition to that, Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. In addition to that, Boxing Day sale. Some big key parts of the year to drive revenue and website traffic. Another thing I'm going to do is something called $10 Tuesday. I did this through November 2024. It was super worthwhile. Customers could get one product one day for $10. So every Tuesday in November, I did one product for $10 just on that Tuesday. It was heaps of fun, and you could only get it that day. I got an increase in my website traffic on Tuesday, each Tuesday of November, my website traffic doubled off of the previous. Does that make sense? So whatever my traffic was on Monday, because I was doing $10 Tuesday, my sessions to my website was double on Tuesday what it had been on Monday. So this is a cool thing to do, and it's a short window of time. I did it just for a month. So you could just like do this for yourself and have a short window of time to get you some more website traffic. People heard about it on my Facebook Live, social media posts, and via email. And I did some Facebook ads too, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But many ways you could let your customers know, and potential customers, just let your audience know in some capacity this is even happening. And then just do one product, one day, 24-hour period, that's it. So I did this through November for $10 Tuesday with heaps of fun. And like I said, every Tuesday in November, my website sessions would double from the Monday before. So totally worthwhile. And the other thing is, I feel like I've got one more. Let me look. Yeah, the last one was I did one-off subscription boxes. So the end of last year, I had a plethora of excess subscription boxes hanging around that were left over from the previous year that, I make too many of them and there's spares. And I just did a one-off. People could buy a one-off subscription box. So because my subscription box runs as a closed model through most of the year, people can't grab one box. I don't do that ever. That's the first time I did it. And it was really worthwhile. Definitely got more people to my website, more traffic, and lots of people picked up a box, just a one-off to give it a bit of a try and see what they thought. And it cleared out some of the boxes I had hanging around. So I'm going to do that again this year as well. That features on my promo calendar too. That's everything from my list. I am exhausted. I've recorded all of these last like 4 episodes or 4 parts back to back for you guys. I've really enjoyed it because I haven't, like I said, I haven't been on camera recording a proper full episode now for a while, since like early December. It's been a while. So thanks for hanging out with me. You can find me at Aussie online growing on shopify.com.au. I'll see you guys next time. As always, hey, in e-commerce and building a business in Australia, keep learning.